Well, we've arrived at our new home. Had a bit of difficulty getting into this corner. I can't reverse backwards uphill. It's not me, it's the caravan. And now Pat's going to demonstrate how to put the awning up. I'm going to watch. She says she could do it. She might have been able to once upon a time, but she can't anymore.
You can't do it either.
It's been a rather cloudy day, but warm.
He does all the work, can't you?
Yeah, not much sign of any sunshine at the moment. Got some good views from this new site, just outside Leek. I'll watch her organise the awning poles now. I have to be careful, she has a habit of hitting me on the head with them. There you are, it didn't take her long to put the awning up at all. He's very clever. Now putting the curtains up. What about my dinner?
You're not getting it then?
I shall sulk. And actually, considering the ground sloping, I thought we did quite well getting the awning up. Without the door hitting the roof and the poles hitting my head or something. A bit windy this morning. We're up on the hills looking down into Staffordshire. Main road to Buxton down below. Going up across the hills.
I can get through, I don't know about you.
I know.
Oh.
Especially we didn't get any breakfast this morning for being cheeky.
Stinging nettles, yuck.
This is just the start of an experience. One of my walks, this is.
Yes, I know, I've heard of your walks.
Don't fall, it's a long way down.
Oh.
You're not worn out already.
I'll be there yet.
No. Keep going. Going down. Just remember you've got to come back up. Don't you wish you were in Portugal?
Yes.
This is the tunnel which actually leads onto the Monsell Head Viaduct. It's all blocked off because they really can't maintain them. And this is the track of the old railway, and Pat's just walking onto the viaduct. Looks more splendid from below. This is the view from on top of the viaduct. It's the River Wye looking towards the west. Splendid. This is the track continuing on towards Millerdale. It's hard to imagine the trains running along here. I think that's Eric Morecambe in front. Oh, it definitely is. I'm just waiting here for the next steam train to come along. I think we'll have to wait a long time. And this looks like as far as we can go. Track disappears into yet another tunnel. Below us is Cresbrook Mill, which they seem to be restoring. Don't know, turn it into a hotel. Rest, I'm pretty tired. All this walking wears me out. Try and see if you can get a job. I might run a bricklayer.
I'm looking for one for you.
No, I don't want a job, mate.
Hod carrier.
I've retired. I have enough trouble carrying you.
For me to walk up the ladder with the bricks.
A bit easier walking back along the road. It takes you back onto the track. Is that one that takes you up to that road where them people were coming out of when they asked if they could look at the map? Wycombe Mine looks like this. Come on then, stop dragging behind. We're now going under the viaduct, which is 80 foot high. We're waiting for a train to go over it. Pat's moaning because we got to go back uphill again now. You look like a mountain goat. Keep going. Not another rest.
Yes.
I can say what I like to her now because she's out of breath and can't answer me back.
I can climb the hills.
This is a photograph of a train going over the Monsell Viaduct in the good old days of the steam. We're off again now, walking to Lytton Mill after a short break. I got a picture of you now.
She brings something up.
Yeah. I've seen them. This is Lytton Mill. Used to be mainly run by child labour. Had a terrible reputation. The railways used to bring them and drop them off at the station. They'd probably work all day, 7 days a week in here. It looks like one of the steam houses or something up above the river. I think this wall sort of indicates that the railway must have run along here to collect up the goods. Pussycat, pussycat, where have you been? Is she trying to frighten you? Eh? Taking a notice. This is Millardale Station. That was. Just imagine all the people getting off here to work at Lytton Mill. I think we're lost. Didn't get ice cream. This is the viaduct leading into Millardale Station. It's a double one. We're standing on one and that's the other. You can see we're at a good height above the road and the River Wye. Tremendous structure, you can't begin to think how they did it. Well, we're back on the Monsell Trail now, walking back to Lytton time I think with a bit of luck.
Are you sure?
Well, today we're going to ride down the Tissington Trail from Hartington to Tissington. We've got a following wind on the way down and it's uphill and against us on the way back, so we have to save our energies. We're having a last minute cup of coffee before we set out. Oh, it's like a Tour de France. Where's the rest of them? Well, we've made it, as you can see. Covered in dust off the dusty old track. So we'll go down and see what we can find in Tissington village now. There's no well dressing. Looks a bit barren. This is one of the sites where they do it. I think there's 6 in Tissington. It's a better shot of the church at Tissington. Very plain. It's almost a private church belonging to the hall. Duck ponds covered in weed. Here's the post office, which only opens in the morning. Lunch there.
We go up to the
Station.
station.
Okay,
So we
miss.
go up that way.
We've moved a bit further south to Thorpe.
Have a sandwich.
Yes, ready for lunch. I don't know what I've got here. I hope it's enticing.
Cheese and tomato sandwiches. Spring onions. Celery. What more do you want, Chris?
All we've got is 1 can of drink, which is the most important.
Wow, you've
Because
had to-
guess who forgot to bring them?
Yeah.
I can't understand why you're having a walk up this hill. It's only a little one. Can't you
do it
pedal?
then and I'll film you.
Because you ate too much dinner.
Yeah. Something like that.
Ready, steady, go. I thought you were going to go whizzing by.
You're joking. I ain't going whizzing anywhere. Four.
This is the bridge at Elam. Oh.
Change your mind. Go for a cup of tea.
This is Elam Hall. We were hoping somebody would steal the bikes so we won't have to push them up the hill. I need a drink, eh? She wore out now. This is Tissington. On the way back. I think this is the one with the yellow jersey. Must be the race leader. She says she's down and out. And me. And I've had to carry the camera. How many miles we've done? Well, it was 8.
It's about 6 miles to Castley Gate.
Yeah, it was 9.5 miles from Tissington to 4. And then we must have gone, when we went to this wind, we'll hear the word of it. But when we went to Wheeler Moor, it must have been another 3 miles each way. So we've got 16, 17, now 23, 24 miles. Well, we've returned to the River Wye. Today we're too wore out to walk, so we're just having a rest. Back on the Munsell Trail. This is Long Nor, right on the top of the moors. It's a lovely day and the wind seems to have dropped. We're heading for Chatsworth House because we think it's going to be a bit hot, so we're aiming to walk through the woods. There'll be some shade. Oh dear. Not another hill to climb. We're trying to get to the back of Chatsworth House, but it means going up this hill. I think this is just going to be one of those days. Another walk. We haven't a clue where we're going. Ah. You're supposed to jump it. You got to say? Never mind, we're at the top now. It should be down here all the way. I think we're as high as we've got to go, and this is the view looking down over Chatsworth Park. Can't see the house from here, but no doubt we will. I'm not used to this, having a bungalow. Another fine. Through the bracken. At least the path's pretty clearly marked. And we're going uphill again now. I think it's only a short one. Terrain's a bit uneven.
You and your short ones.
Looking back, you can see where we've come from. Through the fern, across the fields to the farm, and then we went down the lane. Or we came up it, I should say. And the car park somewhere over there. And now we've got to the top. We've joined the real walk, and it looks more like a bridle way. It swings round behind Chatsworth Park, or the gardens of Chatsworth House. We shall see. At least it looks like we're heading for some shade in the woods, which will be most welcome. It's very hot today. Probably says keep out. Now we've got to climb up another wall. Okay. We're really in trouble now. I've not only lost my glasses,
Lost our way, lost our glasses.
Pat's reading the map, so we shall be in trouble. No, I found my glasses. I have to go back and find them. Oh dear. Sam, what shall we do with Grandad? Well, we decided to head for the house. I don't know just where we'll end up. It's nice through these trees, isn't it, madam?
Yes, very nice. Going for our cucumber sandwiches.
Yes, we're looking for the sandwich, looking for the squirrels. We've managed to find a seat, so we're going to stop and have our lunch to lighten the pack.
Cheese and tomato sandwiches.
Not
crisps,
again.
lettuce, cucumber, onions, celery.
Ah, how
Talk about
disappointed.
spoiled.
I thought you said you'd got some chicken legs.
I have.
And I'm not being rude. Now, I've struggled here with this blooming pack, and now she tells me it's full of bread for the ducks.
That's your dinner.
Well, we're just above the house now. You can't see much of it through the trees, but this lake just below us is the what feeds the Chatsworth fountains and waterfall. We've just noticed this waterfall behind us. Looks like it's coming out of a man-made tower. I don't. So this is what runs down to fill the feeder dam for the fountains. Comes down here and trickles across the road underneath the road. We can't really make our mind up how the water gets there. It must be a spring of some description. The Duke obviously doesn't feed his dogs. They won't hurt you. Pick it up, you silly. Take it off them, they might hurt themselves with it. Oh, you big baby.
Oh, shut up.
Might bite you, the duckies. It's even thirsty work for the sheep. The dogs have just been chasing them all around the park. Swap from one side of the river to the other. A lot of them. Don't you fancy going for a swim? Cool yourself.
You go and I'll video.
Cool. No, no, no. I'm the cameraman. Cool you are.
You're a coward.
I am, you're right. Keep losing the rope. Well, we're back at base now, and there's just 3 caravans on the site. It's a bit hilly, but it's not too bad at all, and it's quite quiet. All the facilities are there in the one spot: dustbin, water, and emptying point. This is the way up to the field, a bit bumpy. You need to get a run at it because it's fairly steep as well. Perhaps this is a better indication. The owner has a lovely cottage down the bottom there, which he tells us he's rebuilt himself. It's a beautiful evening, quite clear. You see the hills in the distance. There's another sail site nearby, which looks really good, but the only thing is it's close to the main road, so we decided we'd stay on the one we're on, which is definitely quieter. That's our side. From up here you can see them standing on the hillside. Quite an ideal setting with excellent views. I've decided we'd have a look at Staffordshire today. Got some leaflets from the tourist office, and this is our first stop. We're walking up to Rudyard Lake, which is a reservoir caused by a dam, which we'll see in a moment or two. It's a scorching hot day, so we're
Cold in here.
yeah, we're looking for the shade, really. That's what it boils down to. There's a miniature railway runs alongside the track, but it obviously only runs at the weekend. Well, this presumably is the dam. It's don't know how long it's been here. I have to read up about it. Even got a small tea room over there.
It's as though somebody's having one built right across there.
Yeah. Unless they've had to clear it because it was falling down. Do you mind, noisy ducks? This is the northern end of the reservoir. Very tranquil. Lots of heron. This bird on her bike again. You got me dinner with you? Well, we've had our lunch, and we've cycled about 3 miles along the Bittulph Valley Way. We've got as far as the aqueduct over the old railway which carries the canal. This is the Macclesfield Canal, which crosses the Bittulph cycleway. Well, we've reached the end of the railway track and we're returning via the road which crosses above the canal. I think that's where we're heading. I think that's Bosley Cloud. Don't think we've got to go right to the top, but around the bottom of it. We shall soon find out, no doubt. Having to walk up another hill. Oh, she'll never come on holiday with me again. Well, we've come up this very rough track. It's supposed to be a cycleway, but not for us cyclists anyway. Very stony. We've walked most of the way. I'm hoping that we now start going down. Some great wild flowers. Very colourful. The old farm stuck up here right on top of the hill. I bet it's a bit bleak in winter. We're just having a quiet day today. Just wandering around Buxton.